Is there something you need? I don't have time to chat. My mates here need tending to, as I'm sure you can plainly see.
Beautiful young halfling. Tending to those injured halflings. Who are real bosses and still hang on to their swords. Yeah, again, he could help healing them, but they don't look too bad to him. I think he'd offer if they were actually dying, but I think they'll be fine in his mind. Who are you? My name's Katriana. I lead the caravan. Why? Who are you? Telling him that he's Goofuth and an apprentice to Master Drogan. That's so. Well, I'm a wizard, right? I think I remember him. He's come to give me messages to take on to other towns sometimes. Pays handsomely. Very well then, Goofuth, apprentice to Master Drogan. What is it exactly that you needed from me? Yeah, that's... If he were in the mood to offer his assistance, he wouldn't phrase it like that, because he's far too unsocial to being able to flirt. Mind if I ask you some questions? If you make it quick. I think he's a bit smitten though. She's really as pretty as the text here says. In a very schoolboyish manner, I think. Seen any kobolds pass by? You mean since the ones that robbed us and ran off? No, sorry, I've been busy here, however. Maybe you should talk to Torias of Furton. They've been on watch. Yeah, we already did that. What happened here? Attacked by kobolds, naturally. Seems obvious enough, doesn't it? They came out of nowhere and tried to rob us. They didn't get away with anything important. That's not true exactly. They took Deshnaya's card, sadly. Who's Deshnaya? Our fortune teller. She makes a bit of coin at the towns we stop at. Family's been using those cards for generations. It's a sad day that we've lost them. If you get the chance, we'd sure appreciate getting those cards back. We even reward you. Not that I expect much, I bet those kobolds are long gone. Yeah. Well, we trade mostly, moving from town to town around the Silver Marches. Occasionally we range farther west, but not since the plague in Neverwinter. Ignoring that, continuity and everything. We're wanderers for the most part, but I dare say we do well enough as merchants that we're welcome most anywhere. Yeah, about the plague in Neverwinter, well, I didn't know, but I was guessing that there'd be not much of a time difference between this and the original campaign. And that even if there was, there'd be no way to actually reasonably argue that there's a young Goofuth in Shadows of Undrentide and an old 30-year-older Goofuth in Neverwinter Nights in the original campaign. But as I said, I'm not trying to tell a coherent story that that kind of frames all the LPs. I'm just trying to work with different instances of Goofuth here, so the coherence starts at the beginning of one LP and ends with the end of the same LP. Hope that's fine with you. I can live with it pretty fine. Asking if she's anything to sell. Not at the moment. We came to Hilltop to get supplies and the kobolds took off with much of what we could store it. Sad day, isn't it? You should go. Right then, fare you well. Right. Oh, so we can actually go into that cart. Alright, not allowed in there, which isn't a big surprise. So, there's a group of kobolds who actually ran off north. I guess that farm here, the old hilltop farm. And then the rest of them ran south. I think Goofuth figures that the group who has the artifacts is the one who ran south, but he's going to check out the one at the farm first anyway, in case those guys know where the other guys went. What they were up to. And who's that? Oh, Wizard of Thigh. Like Edwin. Those guys tend to be very unpleasant.
Salutations.
An ill wind accompanies this ill-fated day. And does this blasted cold ever end? How can civilization possibly exist in such a tormented landscape? Who are you? My name is Zarin, and I'm a Wizard of Thigh. Quite honestly, if that admission is not enough to make you turn around and walk away, then I would say we are off to a great start. A bit cynical, but not unpleasant per se. Why would I walk away? He doesn't know much about the world anyway. You have never heard of the Red Wizards of Thigh and how we are all evil, murderous villains who sell our souls to demons and trade for more power? What do they teach you in these adventuring schools? Well, it is almost refreshing and yet vaguely frightening. What is a Red Wizard doing in Hilltop? Straight to business then. Well, that is a better attitude than I've been met with so far. My good mistress, Lady Demetra Flas, Tharkion of Eltabar, has been working very hard to end the strife within Thigh, as well as the costly and detrimental wars between Thigh and her neighbors. Never heard about Eltabar. I have to write that down. Just out of politeness, he's going to ask for more. Please do not mistake her goals as being altruistic. Favians crave two main things in life, gold and power. Part of her plan is to show the other rulers of our country how much can be gained through peace. Thigh has begun to set up magical enclaves in cities throughout Faerun. These enclaves sell magic items of various sorts to anyone with sufficient gold. So far the enclaves have been very successful and Lady Flas has gained much prestige. Is that why you're here? You must understand that normally we only set up an enclave in large cities where commerce is strong and profits are high. Unfortunately, we have had a very difficult time getting permission from local lords and jewelers in the northwest. I'm afraid our reputation precedes us. Your mayor is short-sighted and drunk and refuses to allow me to set up an enclave in Hilltop. Our goal was to prove our worth here in the Silver Marches, then expand once trust is earned. As one of Drogon's students, you command some respect around here. I hoped you might be willing to convince the mayor that my presence could only be a benefit here. I think he doesn't understand most of that. He doesn't understand why he's doing that and what the problem of his big city and in society is. But I think he mistakes his cynicism that's based on the usual reaction to Red Wizards as kind of a displacement which he can relate to, so I think let's see what he can do if he gets around to it. That's all I ask. Thank you for doing such a kindness for a stranger. You shall be very well rewarded. Yeah, I think he's going to ask what the Red Wizards are. The Red Wizards are the rulers of Thigh. When a child is still young, he or she is tested for power in the magical arts. Children who prove adept are taken to schools. The schools teach us to use our powers to the fullest, which means that many youth die before they can become Red Wizards. The teachers are harsh, your fellow students are even worse. Even reaching the status of Red Wizards guarantees nothing more than you will be treated a little better than a slave. It takes many years for a powerful practitioner to reach high status. Yeah, his childhood wasn't much nicer, so if it is so hard, why do it? What choice are we given? You do or you die, such is life. There are good points to being a Red Wizard, and I wouldn't want to live the life of slavery that my parents did. Not that I remember my parents, but I certainly know what the life of a slave in Thigh is worth. No, I would not trade my upbringing for any other in Thigh. But enough of that. Do you have any other questions? No, he doesn't have anything to sell. Yeah, that's everything. Yeah. I will try. I think he's vaguely sympathizing with this person, with Zarin, just because he never knew his parents, and he's naive enough to simply assume they're a connection. Yeah, asking this dog about kobolds. Alright, so he knows about the group that had itself. Give him a snack. Ah, he's happy about that. Yeah.
Hello there.
Yeah, if you'd paid some attention, you'd know that some of them are up north. Right, somebody. Laura Blake, that is. What was that? New mother, alright. Oh, Goofuth, thank the gods you're here. You must help me, please. Kobolds attacked our house. Adam and I were still in bed when they burst into our room. We climbed out the window and Adam helped me down. Then he went back in the front door. Excuse me. He went to save little Tynan, but he hasn't returned. Tynan is only 2 months old. Oh, please, Goofuth, you must save them. Yeah, in a situation like this, when it's really necessary to help at once, he'll do it unless he has a reason not to. Alright. Alright, kobold footpad. Oh, there's Adam. Well, she won't be happy to hear this. He's going to take out his new scimitar and dagger. Well, the dagger's not new, but still.
You're going down.
Alright. Some of those situations are getting awfully close right at the beginning here. Alright, gaining a level here. Amethyst. Now I don't remember 100% if this was one of the ingredients for the focus stones, but I guess we'll see. Not pretty at all. Let's go look for the little one. It's quite dark here. Don't think he wants to take out a torch because he doesn't know if there's still anybody here. Alright. Apparently this kobold here stole the baby. Yeah. Asking him to give him the baby, then he'll let him go. I mean, I think so. Kobolds love them children. So do you. If you want it, you must give me shiny gem in return. Alright, yeah. We took that. I think he considers himself being quick enough to actually do that. Snatching the baby from the kobold. He's going to try that. Alright! That was unfair, I wasn't ready for that. Oh, we're dead!